Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to share with you a story that could completely change the way you see yourself and the way you interact with the world. It's about respect, self-respect, to be exact. But not the kind you demand from others, the kind that comes from within. This story begins with a young man named Alex. Alex grew up in a small town, the kind where everyone knows everyone else's business, and where opinions travel faster than the wind. From a young age, Alex learned to care deeply about what others thought of him. He wanted to fit in, to be liked, to be accepted. And while wanting acceptance is natural, Alex took it to the extreme. He would often agree with people just to avoid conflict, even if their opinions made no sense to him. He would compromise his own needs and desires just to make someone else happy. And slowly, almost without noticing, he began to lose himself. By the time Alex was in his early 20s, he was living a life that wasn't really his own. He had a job he didn't enjoy because his parents thought it was stable. He had friends he didn't really connect with because they were popular, and he was constantly trying to meet expectations that didn't belong to him. One night, as he scrolled through his phone, Alex came across a quote that stopped him in his tracks. It said, "Respect yourself enough to walk away from anything that no longer serves you, grows you, or makes you happy." Something inside him clicked. The next morning, Alex made a decision, a promise to himself that he would start respecting himself, no matter what anyone else thought. Alex had a coworker, someone he had tolerated for years, constantly criticizing him, making sarcastic comments, and undermining his work. For years, Alex had endured it silently, thinking that if he spoke up, he would be seen as difficult. But now, he decided to take action. The next time his coworker tried to belittle him during a meeting, Alex calmly but firmly said, "I don't appreciate that comment. Let's focus on the work, not personal attacks." For the first time, Alex realized that standing up for himself didn't make him an enemy. It made him visible. It made him dignified. It made him someone who mattered, not just in the eyes of others, but in his own eyes. Alex began to notice something interesting. When he started respecting himself, others began to respect him more too. The next challenge came in his personal life. Alex had been in a relationship for 3 years with someone he deeply cared about, but it was toxic. For years, Alex had stayed, thinking that leaving would mean failure or loneliness. But now, armed with a newfound sense of self-respect, he could see the truth clearly. One evening, after much reflection, he had a difficult conversation. He told his partner that he could no longer continue in the relationship, not because he didn't care, but because he had to care for himself first. Walking away wasn't easy. It was painful, and it came with moments of doubt. But with each day, Alex felt lighter, freer, and more at peace. Alex started setting goals that truly mattered to him. He pursued a career in something he loved, something he had always dreamed of. He joined groups and communities where people supported and uplifted each other instead of tearing each other down. He even started a small side project that eventually grew into something he was passionate about, something that brought joy and purpose into his life. One of the most powerful moments came when Alex realized that self-respect isn't just about saying no or walking away. It's also about taking care of your body, mind, and spirit. He started exercising, eating better, meditating, and dedicating time to hobbies that made him happy. He treated his time as precious, his energy as valuable, and his dreams as non-negotiable. And as he invested in himself, life responded. Opportunities came, relationships improved, and Alex felt a sense of fulfillment he had never known before. But the story doesn't end with Alex becoming perfect or having a flawless life. Life still threw challenges his way. There were moments of doubt, failure, and fear. There were times when old habits tried to creep back in. But each time, he reminded himself of the promise he made, the promise to respect himself no matter what. Now, here's the lesson I want you to take away from Alex's story. Respecting yourself first isn't about arrogance. It's not about thinking you're better than anyone else. It's about recognizing your own value and refusing to let anyone or anything diminish it. It's about making choices that honor your worth, even when it's uncomfortable. Think about your own life for a moment. Are there people, situations, or habits that drain you, make you feel small, or keep you from being your best self? Respecting yourself means facing those truths honestly and taking steps to change them. It means believing that you deserve dignity, joy, and fulfillment just as much as anyone else. And here's something that often surprises people: the more you respect yourself, the more the world seems to respond. By respecting yourself, you give yourself the courage to walk away from anything that compromises your principles or happiness. Respect yourself first, and everything else begins to fall into place. You become unstoppable, not because the world bends to you, but because you no longer bend to the world. So take this story with you. Let it inspire you. Let it challenge you. Let it remind you that self-respect isn't optional, it's essential.